so here we go. We're going to go ahead and install the spoiler on the back of Mr. Frost here. As you can see, I got this from Tesmanian, and they have shipped it. It was really quick shipping. They had a discount through Mark Benton, so I went ahead and took advantage of that. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what we get. Ah. And there we go. A beautiful spoiler in pearl white to match Mr. Frost. So I'm going to open this up a little bit and then I'll get right back to you. So according to the instructions, the first things we need to do is we need to clean the back of the car where the spoiler is going to be attached. So I'm going to get some invisible glass cleaner, residue-free glass cleaner. It's very safe. It will also clean up the residue, gets rid of grease, oil, anything like that. I had taken the car to the car wash. Yes, I know, terrible car wash. Took the car to the car wash the other day and cleaned it up real well, so in preparation for putting on the spoiler. We're going to go ahead and get this cleaned up and then get that spoiler installed. So here we go. So we're going to go ahead and spray here and get it all nice and clean. That's where the adhesion area is going to be. I want to make sure we get enough product on there so that it gets everything cleaned up. Windy today here in Florida. It's also not exactly warm. I'm surprised how cold it is. It's 68 degrees. So here we go. That cleaned up. Nice and clean. And like I said, I saw this on another YouTube channel, Mark Benton. I kind of watch his videos off and on, and this one happened to pop up the other day, and I was like, oh, cool. Spoiler. I didn't want the carbon fiber or matte black. I actually wanted one that matched the color of the car. So when they said that they had a nice pearl white one, I said, let's go ahead and take a look and see what that's like. So here's the spoiler. Oh, it is windy, like I said. One of our little packets went underneath the car over here. So tuck that back under the box. Spoiler and what it looks like when it gets on the car, just for kind of an idea. So this is what it's going to look like when it's on and in place. What do you think? It looks pretty nice. It's just been placed there at the moment. Of course, got to line it up and make sure we've got it in the right way. But that's the profile. I'm thinking that's not too bad. Should look pretty good. Yep. Gotta say, it looks nice. The paint pretty much matches the color. So, all right. A little bit less metallic flake than what this factory paint comes from, but pretty much matches up really well. So we're going to go ahead and get the process to line it up, mask it off, and then put it in place. Be right back. So we're measuring it out. It comes to 6 3/4 inches. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a mask line over here at 6 3/4, and on the other side at 6 3/4, and then we're going to go ahead and prep the surface area with the adhesion tool and go from there. So the other side as well, you can see from line to line, 6 3/4. So we should be good to go. Okay, so we're applying the adhesion helper here and putting that on. There were 2 packages and used both packages here. So now that this is on, feeling a little bit tacky, which is nice. Then we're gonna go ahead and get the spoiler put on. So here we go. All right, so we've positioned the spoiler. We've manipulated some of the tape to come off. And now we're just gonna go ahead and pull the rest and then push tight to make sure we get a good seal. And same thing with the top. So basically you want to get it started and then apply pressure. So that's what we're going to do here for the next couple of minutes. Is apply pressure. And also what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that this stays seated on the car. We're going to go ahead and tape it off, like Mark had mentioned in his video, just to make sure that we get a good tight bond. So we're going to tape it off nice and tight, securely, and then let it sit there for a few days, and we will then have a fantastic spoiler on the vehicle. Now, the frog tape is kind of an interesting. I chose the color for a really specific reason. I want to paint my calipers a neon green to go with the car. I know a lot of people pick blues or yellow or red. I'm thinking neon green. And the reason being, it is a work vehicle. We do pest control here in Southwest Florida, and part of the logo that's going to go on the vehicle is going to have a splash of green. So I'm thinking that the calipers in neon green will be pretty nice. They'll actually match the nitrogen stem caps. So, but anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put the tape on there. I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. And it's pretty self-explanatory about putting tape on a spoiler. It's not that difficult, guys. So give me a couple seconds and I'll be back to you in just a minute. So here we have Mr. Frost. And I'm going to go back. We put the spoiler on the car. And this is how we've got it set up on the back end, kind of like a baseball stitch pattern, but it's just to hold everything on. And I covered the top of it just to make sure no water would get in. It's been a little wet around here in Florida lately, so hopefully we'll be able to keep the moisture out and leave this sit here for a couple days, and then we'll take it off, and hopefully everything will be perfect moving forward. So I want to thank you very much for watching today. Remember to like and subscribe. So that's called smash the button, ring the bell, and we'll get some more content on in not too distant future. And we do have an appointment with Tesla on the 14th of this month to have just a couple of minor things fixed up from when I took delivery of the car back on December the 13th. So look forward to speaking with you in the future, and thank you so much again. Have a great night. Right now I have a couple of minutes time to kill while I'm charging up the vehicle for the rest of the day. So we're going to go ahead and peel off the tape and see how it worked out. It's a little bit rainy in southern Florida today, but we're going to go ahead and peel off the tape and see how it all turned out. So wish me luck. Alright, so here we go. Here's the spoiler. It's been installed. Checking to see how its seams look. All tight, not moving. Looks like it's keeping out the water good. Yep, nothing loose here. Let's check underneath. all set there. So, well, it looks like the spoiler from Tesmanian worked out pretty well. Looks great on the back of the car. You can see how it looks from the side. It just adds that little sporty flair to it, and I kind of prefer the color over the black matte finish or the shiny black that was available. So want to say thanks, and if you're looking for a spoiler for your Tesla Model Y, go to Tesmanian and enter in the discount code Mark Benton, Mark with a C, and that's the video site that I got my 10% discount off of. So feel free to use that and get yourself a 10% discount on a spoiler for your Model Y or 3. Thanks a bunch. This has been ElektroNube with Tesla Session.